Hello and welcome back to the Pokémon Platinum walkthrough. Last time we took down the third gym leader of the Sinnoh region, being Fantina, granting us the badge in the bottom left because they still didn't re-enrage it in Platinum. So it's the Dominant Pearl order, shows it's the 5th gym. I can't actually remember what the badge is. Actually, I think it's a beacon badge. I don't really get what that has to do with ghosts, but hey ho. Yeah. Alright, so you might want to save your game for this, but it doesn't really matter because if you fail, you're going to go back anyway. So, if you talk to this guy, this is not to do with what I just said anyway, but if you talk to this guy, he's going to give you a Happiny egg. An egg that's going to hatch into a Happiny. So yeah, here we have your boy Barry. It's been a while. Let's see how much tougher you are and how, and I've got him right here, right now. Hey, you're a trainer now. You're expected to be ready for a battle. No way, no way. Let's get ready to the shows. Let's get the show started. I messed that up so bad. Okay. So, if you're playing Dominant Pearl, you would have fought him just underneath the Fisherman. The one that literally shows you around this, the town. Anyway, we're going to get wing attacked one more time. And we're barely going to survive, and he gets a crit. I'm pretty sure that's like the second crit of the battle. Might as well refuse the endeavour. But anyway, there we go. Extra Sensory is going to finish off the Staravia, getting Bronzor up to level 22. Good stuff. Alright, next up he's got Ponyta. Now, if you chose Turtwig, and meaning he chose Chimchar, he won't have Ponyta, and he'll have Weasel and Roselia. But yeah, at this point in the game, he'll have Staravia, and the 3 types, Fire, Water, and Grass. So whatever starter he has, so if he has Monferno, he's going to have Weasel and Roselia. If he has Prinplup, he's going to have Roselia and Ponyta. And if he chose Monferno, he's going to have Weasel and Roselia. Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. Oh, and he's actually going to switch out, preventing the KO. Wow. Now, I could still use Confusion for super effective damage, but I think it's safer if we just switch out. And into Sonic. That would have actually been pretty funny if we confused it right there, but I guess I don't really know. I never get that saying when life gives you lemons and then you say something else, and it's like, what? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But Roselia is going to use Mega Drain. Well, it's actually done a bit more than expected, but it was crit, so kind of expected, realistically. Now this should do at least half. I was going to say, yeah. And we get Stun Sport, okay. Now, I think I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit and just quick attack it and hope that we don't get bummed by the paralysis. Let's go. Yes, good stuff. Hey! Now, he's probably going to go for Ponyta now. I'm hoping that he does. But yeah, here we go. There's Whirlwind. We're not going to learn that. That's going to withdraw the opponent's Pokemon, and it's going to switch it into a random other Pokemon on their team. But if it's the last Pokemon on the team, then it won't do anything. Okay, now, because, in case you didn't know, I chose Chimchar, meaning he has Piplup. But his Piplup is actually evolved now into Prinplup. He looks like a water flying type, but no, he's just pure water at the moment. Even though I feel like this stage should be water flying. Even though he evolves again, and then he's going to be Water Steel. Water Steel's a good type. He gets a lot of weaknesses still. But yeah, honestly. The only thing with Empoleon is that he's weak to fire. Well, he's not weak, he's just neutral. It just feels weird, like a water type kind of getting denied by water. I mean by fire. Anyway, there we go. Prinplup goes down. And here's his final Pokemon, Ponyta, which I'm going to use Poseidon for, not Wukong. Here we go. Honestly, I think the team's decent levels. But yeah, honestly, he's kind of higher a bit. Anyway, yeah. Ponyta has Tackle, Ember, Growl, and Tail with the ability Flash Fire, Fires like Pokemon. Roselia, Grass Poison type Pokemon with the ability Natural Cure with the moves Stun Spore, Mega Drain, Poison Sting, and Leech Seed. And what is the other Pokemon that he has? Weezer will have Water Gun, Quick Attack, Growl, Pursuit. And the starters will have just the regular moves at like level 20. Like Tackle, Razor Leaf, or Flame Wheel, Bubble Beam. But honestly, it's just going to have a decent special or physical attack that just benefits its type. But I'm going to go heal up now and I'll be back in a minute. And there we go, we are back. It was a minute for me, but for you guys it was like 3 seconds. If that. So anyway, we've made it to Route 209 and we have a breeder. Always remember that this guy's a breeder because he has so many Pokemon that just haven't evolved. I'm pretty sure he has like an Eevee, Badoo, Bonsly, Mime Jr. This guy, these breeders, I don't suggest you skip battles, but if you skip these, you're not missing out on too much because you honestly won't get that much XP. But I want to take him out anyway, because that's how we do. And there we go, 2 extra sensories and thingy. Badoo goes down. But yeah, here we have Bonsly coming up. Bonsly is the pre-evolution of Sudowoodo. Honestly, there's a few new Pokemon on this route. You're able to find Zubat, Ghastly, Chansey, Ralt, Roselia, Duskull, Starly, Staravia, Bibarel, Bonsly, and Mime Jr. But all the new ones being Duskull, Chansey, Bonsly, and Mime Jr. are all exclusives to different cartridges. So, actually no, Chansey's in all of them, but has a 5%. Okay, right, my bad. Okay, Pichu. Just got the pom-pom. So Duskull's only in Platinum. Bonsly is only in Pearl. Mime Jr. is only in Diamond. So, Duskull is a Ghost type. You would have seen a lot of them in the last gym. So, if you want a Ghost type, that's a pretty good one. It evolves and becomes a massive tank. Very good Pokemon. But yeah, so it's gonna take a while for it to go down, but its physical attack is, I don't know, it's alright. But the only problem is really with it is that you're gonna need to trade to fully evolve it. When it has the Reaper Cloth. I'm gonna need to switch out here because I don't need to, but it's gonna save a lot of time. So yeah, once Duskull's a Duskulops, to evolve it again, you're gonna need the Reaper Cloth, and you're gonna get that around the 7th gym, just after you beat that. So yeah, as long as you got someone to trade with and you've done that, then you can use Dusknoir. But honestly, if you can use one of them in this game, Gengar might be the better option. I won't lie. And plus, he has the Poison type. Yeah, so here we go. This guy actually has the good rod for us. Now, we got the old rod back in Pastoria. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. Let's get back to this. I already know how to fish, dude. You can stop. Okay, something that I actually messed up on a couple episodes ago, when I was talking about Stunky. I said he was a pure poison type. I actually forgot. I fully thought he was a pure poison type. I'd not used him. I've never actually used a Stunky. But that just shows how much I really don't care about it. But yeah, its type is Poison Dark. And I messed up. I was thinking, wait. I was like playing Pokemon Go. And I'm like, it says part dark. And I'm like, oh wait, no, it actually is. Because when we fight in Jupiter, I remember saying Skuntank, Dark Poison type. But Dark Poison is actually a very good type. So Poison's only weak to Psychic and Ground. Now, Dark is going to prevent Psychic damage because it makes it immune. And what's the other type? Poison. Dark's weak to fighting, but Poison resists fighting, so it just benefits a lot, making the Pokemon only weak to ground. So honestly, it evolves late, kind of, but you know, it's actually a pretty decent Pokemon. and it's pretty funny because at level like 60 something, it learns explosion. This kind of just shows like they were being like funny when making the moveset for it, because it's a skunk, explodes, you know, it's kind of like it farts. But yeah, here we have Diamond's exclusive Bonsly, Rock type, decent Pokemon, honestly. I've used the Sudowoodo on my team. It's an alright Pokemon. There are better rock types. Honestly, if you want to use a rock type, I say use like Rampardos if you're in Diamond. If you're in Pearl, Sudowoodo's probably better, but Golem is the best ground type to go with, definitely, and rock type. Yeah, it will get messed up by water and grass, but if you make sure that you're not, you know, making it get hit by those, then honestly you should be good to go. Golem's a very good Pokemon. I really like Golem. But the only thing is, I can't use trade evolutions because I'm using an emulator. I know you can like code them in, like switch them in, but that's never worked for me, and I don't know, never bothered with it. You know what? Screw it. Here we go. But yeah, Bonsly, Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo's he's decent. His defense is pretty good, and his physical attack's pretty good. His speed's and the rest of his stats kind of Mime Jr. evolves to Mr. Mime, and Mr. Mime's a good Pokemon. A lot of people go, oh no, Mr. Mime's ugly. And you know what? Some people can't help their appearance, alright? No, but I don't know. I've always liked Mr. Mime. Yeah, he looks like a little creep. And he's wearing like jester shoes, and a lot of people don't like, obviously, Pokemon wearing like humanoid items like shoes and headbands and stuff like that. But yeah, Mr. Mime's a good Pokemon. He has low health, but his special attack's amazing, and his defenses are pretty good. So yeah, I like him. One extra and sensory, and the Pichu goes down. That's why you evolve into a Pikachu, buddy. I guess his Pichu just doesn't love him enough. But yeah, a lot of people, oh, you know, you first come over, oh, it's a Pikachu, talk to it, and then no, it's just Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if this would be possible. So these joggers, they'll only actually fight you in the morning. I think but before 11 o'clock, and that's about it. But if you get this exact position in the morning, you might be able to get a double battle here. I'm not sure. Obviously, you can only get one chance at it, and I've just messed it up because it's not morning. I'm recording this at nearly 3 p.m. So yeah, you know, people be on Snapchat looking at my snap maps. Oh mate, you don't do anything, mate. Ha! Nobody says that, by the way, but they might be thinking it, because some people can be a bit weird. I'm like, mate, I'm out here making a Pokemon walkthrough. Yeah, you're getting stuck on Pokemon Platinum. Come say hi to your boy. Anyway. But yeah, imagine, my college is so stupid. So, I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this a little bit. So I was doing plumbing last year. I passed, but I was like, honestly, I can't see myself doing this again. It's a lot of work. And I was like, you know what? Let me try a different trade. So I'm like, let's go into paint and decorating. But because of the global pandemic, and I can't really say the word on YouTube, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They kind of messed up with the whole like seating and all that. So I've been unable to do that, all that. So they were waiting and waiting and waiting. I went there at the start of August, I went there at the end of July, and they just kept saying, oh yeah, we'll put you on the waiting list. Never got back with me. I'm like, okay. I literally was like contacting my tutor and everything, nothing. I'm like, wow, okay. And then they're like, alright, we can just give you this thingy, we'll put your name down, and whenever like there's like a painting apprenticeship around, we'll hit you up. So I'm like, alright then. So they didn't contact me for ages, and then they finally were like, yo, here's this one for Cannock, and I don't live anywhere near Cannock, so I'm like, maybe not. So they're like, alright, we'll try and find one closer, and then they're like, alright, Wolverhampton, Birmingham, and I'm like, bruh! Actually, no, they didn't say Wolverhampton, I'm pretty sure they said Birmingham, and I'm like, are you crazy? Catching a train every morning to go hours. I don't know about that one, buddy. Yeah, like, I already don't sleep as it is, like, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of people my age will like to sleep, but not me, man. I don't know. I just can't. Anyway, attack that hits a foe using Protect or Detect. It also lifts the effects of those moves. Will not work in most situations, so we're gonna give up on Feint. Even though it's spelled with an E, even though it sounds the same. Yeah, you know, we'll use Pom Pom. Astonish is a terrible move. But it's super effective damage on this thing. And Mom Jr.'s defenses aren't that good. And there we go, Mom Jr. goes down. And Pom Pom gets to level 21. Yeah, Brina Jennifer also had a clever giggle. That's what she said. No, not that's what she said, but that is literally what she said. So yeah, that got one-shotted by Wukong. Anyway, what I was talking about before with the odd keystone that we got a couple episodes ago. If you press A on this thing, come to Terra. Oh man, what? Anyway, it says, would you like to use the odd keystone? I'm not able to do this because I'm not playing the game with anyone or anything. I do have my own DSs. They can't connect to emulators because I'm using this off my laptop. Anyway, it says, would you like to do this? Anyway, I'm not going to press no, but if you say yes and you go to the underground and steal flags from somebody in the nearby local Wi-Fi connection, well, wireless, I mean. If you steal like flags like 20 times or something from someone, you will be able to get a Spiritomb appear eventually. But yeah, once you've done that, go back to the odd keystone and they'll be like, oh, something's happening. But yeah, Spiritomb, I've used the Spiritomb most recently on my last playthrough of Platinum. Weren't on YouTube or anything, but it was to relive my old save file that I used first when I was a kid. So my first ever save file had Crobat, Gyarados, and Torterra on it. And those three were my boys. I finished that playthrough with level 100 Torterra, level 80 something Crobat, and level 70 something Gyarados. It was so good. But I reset the save and sold the cartridge. And I sold the cartridge for 40p. Oh, it was so stupid. Anyway, so yeah, I was reliving that save. So I used Gyarados, Crobat, and Torterra again. Very good. I'm like, I need another 3 Pokemon. So I was looking, I was like, I chose Scizor, Flareon, and Spiritomb. Spiritomb, obviously I have another DS, so I kept doing that underground. It took about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. But eventually, I'd finished up, and then I got the Spiritomb, caught it. Spiritomb is a good Pokemon, honestly, because you got to think, back here, there's no fairy typing, meaning it has no weaknesses. So yeah, Spiritomb, very good Pokemon, has no weaknesses. Gets some good moves. It's very slow, but Spiritomb's very slow, but the rest of its stats are very good. One move that I kept on it the whole way through, and I got it to like level 60 something at the end. I've still got the side file, obviously, but it's because of its speed being so low. It has the move Sucker Punch. Now I kept that on it the whole time. It learns it about level 26, and I think you pick it up at like 25. So Sucker Punch is a good move. It'll only work if the opponent goes for an attacking move on you. But when you use Sucker Punch, you're going to go first. And it's got like 70 power, 100% accuracy, as long as, obviously, you did, as I just said, it goes for an attacking move on you. But yeah, I'd do like local like battles with my brother. Now, my brother would just use one of my other teams because he likes Pokemon, but he doesn't play it like I do. So I'd be using Spiritomb. He's about to knock it out, and then all of a sudden, Sucker Punch, bam, bam, and Spiritomb takes it out. Honestly, Spiritomb was very, very strong. That team was so good. They still are so good. I gotta play for it again one of the days. I actually didn't know until I was playing through it. I was like, hold on. I got like a video or something. No, that's what it was. I wanted to do the events. I was almost at Sunny Shore City, so I was almost at the Ape Gym. And I was looking, I was like, I wonder if I'd actually be able to do the event somehow. So I searched it up on YouTube and all that. You got to put in like certain numbers and all that, and your Wi-Fi. So yeah, I did all that, and it lets you put events onto the game, and honestly, I did every event. I went to the Darkrai event, the Shaman event. I've done everything in that game. The only thing I didn't do, which I was actually going to do, because as soon as we started quarantining, is when that happened. It got to about, it was like the beginning of April, end of March when I started it, and that's kind of when we had a lockdown in the UK. So yeah, the only thing I didn't do was get the stars on your trainer card. Obviously I had one for beating the game, and I also beat them in the rematch, but I'll talk more about the rematch later on. But oh my god, the rematch with the champion was so funny. Anyway, yahoo! It's Mario? What? Yahoo! Hey Jamie, I got something cool. I'll show you a special favour. Hold up. This kind of stuff right here. Yeah, this is the seals I was talking about before, that picnic I had. Actually, I think it was a Roman lady, but basically, if you go over to the far right, the Solaceon... I gotta find it. Is this Solaceon or Sandgem? Oh, it's gonna say. Come on. I think it's Solaceon. I always get them mixed up. Yeah, Solaceon. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the stuff you're able to do here in the next video, and I'm gonna go explore the ruins. So yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.